Donald Trump promised new and increased tariffs during his campaign. But what are tariffs exactly? And how could new ones affect the economy and your wallet? A tariff is a tax a government places on goods imported from another country. Donald Trump has long promoted tariffs as a way to help the US get better deals from trading partners like Canada, Mexico, and China. Consumers and corporate buyers pay these taxes on imports, and the higher prices make companies exporting to the US less competitive. The Biden administration kept many of the tariffs put in place by the first Trump administration, especially on China. And in 2024, Biden raised many of them, including adding a 100% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles. The tariff rate on China was roughly 20% in 2023 on average, before Joe Biden raised it again to roughly 30%. Trump has floated supersizing China's tariff to at least 60% and placing a roughly 20% tariff on goods from the rest of the world. Recently, he threatened adding tariffs of 25% on the US's nearest trading partners, Canada and Mexico, tying the taxes to demands for better border control from both countries. The last time the US introduced sweeping taxes on imports was 1930. That year, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act passed, raising tariffs on thousands of goods to historically high levels. The move didn't help the country out of the Great Depression, as was hoped. As reporter Brian Swint wrote in Barron's, other nations instead retaliated and international trade was drastically reduced. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 40% in the year after the Tariff Act was passed. Even earlier, the 1922 Ford-Macomber Law added tariffs with the intent of helping American factories and farms. The Dow dropped then as well, 10% over the following year. So far, markets haven't reacted badly to Trump's promises to levy more taxes on goods from China, Canada, and Mexico. Trump raised tariffs during his first term as president, and it hardly wrecked the economy or the stock market. But these were measures aimed at particular goods, like solar panels and washing machines, and later steel and aluminum. His most recent proposals are broader. Tariffs generally raise revenue for the government. They raised $84 billion in custom duties for the US over the 12 months ended in September, and that may sound big, but it's a fraction of what taxes on individual income, payrolls, and corporations bring in. Considering this, Trump probably intends to use them for more than raising revenue. He has also said they could incentivize more manufacturing in the US and strengthen the US position in global trade. Companies tend to pass on the higher costs of goods they import to consumers, driving up prices. For example, according to one recent report, the average price of a laptop could increase more than $350 and a video game console by $246. Another report said the price of a new refrigerator could rise by $100 and a winter coat by $20. After a while, price increases could lead to a decrease in consumer demand. But as one senator, Wisconsin's Ron Johnson, put it at the Republican National Convention, tariffs are a useful tool when you've got problems with countries that don't engage in fair trade and destroy industries. So should you run out and buy products now before Trump acts on his promises? If you didn't stock up during the holiday sales, you may want to soon, because once Trump puts new tariffs into effect, prices may be vastly different. And if you want more content like this from MarketWatch and the Explainomics playlist, please subscribe and keep checking back for new videos. And we'll see you next time.